So tell me what y'all think, y'all. This is the Bentley right here, 2014 Bentley Continental Flying Spur. This thing is nasty. I'm told the color is called white sand. Interior. Sure, this thing is nice. Y'all tell me what y'all think. I think it's a nice one. I think this might be a legit option. I'm looking at the Porsche in this, so. What do you think, Panamera or the Bentley? Let me know what you think in your comments. What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to ICNV Drivers Edition. Today, I'm headed out to take a look at a couple Porsche 911s. Like I told you guys before, Zeus is definitely not guaranteed to stay in my possession for the next 8 months. So, decided today to get out and take a look at a couple 911s that was close by to see if there could possibly be an option to replace Zeus. But for now, I'm going to go out today and take a look at a couple 911 Carreras. So enjoy this ride. Seen that brown before. That's the one thing I was looking at. Do you need my license to take it for a test drive? Sorry? So you want my license to take it for a test drive?
No, I would just go on test drive.
Okay. Take it for a test drive. Let me ask you this while I got you here. What is the cost of a base? What is the cost of a base Carrera?
The base, new one or pre-owned?
New one.
Probably around 125,
Okay.
130. We sold a right around 10. That was right around 130. The problem is you can't get it. There's no allocation for it right now.
I got you.
It's gonna take a little bit of time to get one. And those are already.
I really like the body. As I was sitting here looking at, I really like that body. Like a 2020 or newer.
I have a generation 2 of this car.
Okay.
Yeah, I drive it. I love it. You know, it has all the physical buttons inside. Those
Okay. That's the red calipers. Shine wheels. It's slow to work. It's slow to work, huh? I actually like this tan. Definite. So you put new tires on it? Back seat split bubble. So the only storage is in the front, right? The only storage is in the front.
The front?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's in the you're talking about storage?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's in the front. So
It's not bad. It's bigger than what I thought it
it's
was.
actually very decent. There's lots of luggage, just and then even like your carry-on luggage, the airplane can put it in.
Yeah, it's bigger than what I thought it was. Actually, bigger than mine.
Decent. It's a decent size.
I'd like to take this moment to say thank you to all my military members and veterans, because we all know freedom isn't free, and because of you guys and the sacrifices that your families make, we get to enjoy this thing we call freedom, which we enjoy so much. So a big salute to all my military members, veterans, and family members who make the ultimate sacrifice. If you've enjoyed what you've seen so far, go ahead, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, join the ICNV Driver Edition community. This is an interactive community, which means if you hit me up in the comments below or on any one of my social media platforms, I will do my best to respond back. And if the topic is interesting enough, I will make a video on it. So reach out, let's chat. But let's get back to this video. Okay, so a lot of people have reached out asking what's going on with the car shopping phase, and did I ever go look at the Porsche? And I know the intro with the Bentley kind of threw you all off, so I'm going to bring it around so you can understand it. I went out and looked at a couple of Porsches. I started off looking at a couple 911 Carrera S's and 4S's, but then I started to realize when I actually took the cars out on the test drive, the performance wasn't there. I felt like I would just be getting rid of my C8 for the name, which is Porsche, but for a car that really isn't performing better than the car that I actually had. So then I kind of tiptoed up to a 911 Turbo, not the Turbo S, but a Turbo, a 2017, 2018 Turbo. That was a more fun car to drive, but I started crossing into that $120,000 to $127,000 price range, which honestly, the reason for me getting out of my C8 is because I'm kind of in what I want to call a regrouping phase, meaning that I'm going to do something big probably within a year, 18 months max, meaning jumping into something else. I really want to wait till the C8 ZR1 comes out, or should I say the pricing comes out, and figure out how that's going to play out. But I do want to get my hands on something else that will be fun, but that wouldn't be like too bad of a purchase. So I was trying to keep that cost somewhere lower. So a $120,000 car right now just doesn't seem like the answer. So I'm trying to reel myself in maybe to $70,000, $60,000 or less. So now that got me back to the phase of where, why don't I just do something fun that I would enjoy driving for a year to 18 months? Because that's literally how long I plan on owning this next vehicle, or until something else really sparks my eye. But the problem is the Corvette C8 is hard to replace. There isn't much out there that really intrigues me or performs better than the Corvette C8 in that price range, honestly, until you start crossing $120,000. So that's what made this struggle hard for me, because where I thought I wanted a Porsche, I thought I wanted an AMG GT, their performance doesn't match up to what I already have. So I feel like it's a downgrade for more money, and that just doesn't make logical sense to me. So what ended up happening is, like I said, I looked at a 911 Turbo, lovely car, something I would consider doing, but I don't think it's the next move I want to make. Or maybe it is, I'm not sure, but I like I said, I want some time to really get my thoughts together on what that next jump is going to be. And I know a lot of you are going to say C8 Z06. I've been strongly thinking about it, but if I can get my hands on the right turbo or a Turbo S. I don't know, man. I don't know. But what ended up happening was, so then while looking at the 911 Turbo, I came across a couple nicely priced Porsche Panamera turbos and GTSs. So I started looking at those. They were more up to date than the 911 4S you saw in the video, so that kind of brought me in. And as I started looking at those, I'm like, well, it's a little bit more money than I want to actually pay right now, but let's do something fun. So let's think outside the box, because I've never been scared to own cars that people say I don't think you should own. So I started looking for Bentley Continental GT speeds, and I found a couple nice Bentley Continental GT. But you know that W12 is kind of scary. But what took me to the white sand Bentley was when I started looking at Continental GT speeds and Maserati Gran Turismos, but let's stay focused. That white sand was a one-owner car. They were giving me a 1-year bumper-to-bumper warranty, including maintenance, meaning one free oil change or whatever, if something happens to the car. I feel like owning a Bentley for a year, not paying any maintenance to get repairs or so forth if anything happens, how could you not take advantage of that? So I strongly considered getting that Bentley Flying Spur. I really did. But in the end, I felt like as much as I would like to own it, there just wasn't enough performance in that Flying Spur that would make or satisfy me through the upcoming year. So now I kind of opened my eyes or my horizon to all the options that's out there. So I've been looking at Range Rover Sports SVRs. I've been looking at Mercedes S63 AMG coupes. I've been looking at Gran Turismos. I've been looking at a lot of things. So this car search for me has gotten quite interesting. And I just want to say stay tuned, because something's going to happen. And I don't think keeping the vet is going to be the answer, but I'm going to do something just to have fun for at least a year to 18 months before I do the next "did you see what he did" moment. So hang in there. I got some more interesting videos coming your way, but I just wanted to give you a quick update because the texts, the emails, and the DMs have been coming through. And I know you guys have been asking, and I've been putting out other videos that have been addressing the conversations that have been coming up lately, but I have not stopped car shopping. It is taking place in the background. So the holidays is kind of creeping out the way. I'm going to pick back up on a more serious note, and we're going to find a way to make something happen. In that worst case scenario, and I say worst case, I end up owning Zeus another year, but I don't think it's going to happen. So stay tuned. Anyway, ICNV Drivers Edition. Go ahead, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, join the ICNV Drivers Edition community. We are an interactive community, which means if you hit me up on any one of my social media platforms or in the comments below, I will do my best to respond. And if the topic you bring up is interesting enough, I may shoot a video on it. Don't forget to chase your dreams, build your visions, never give up, and embrace your own identity. Because we were designed in His image and given dominion over the world, we weren't just meant to be. So stay safe, stay blessed, and I'll see you in these streets. Peace.